Hi everyone. In this video, I want us to talk about something that boosts our memory, protect our health, and even help us live longer. And the best part is, it's something that we already do every night. And if you look at the way I'm dressed, you can almost predict what I'm talking about. I'm talking about sleep. I came across an article where someone referred to sleep as a superhero for our brain and our body. And I think I absolutely agree. And that's because sleep helps us to remember things better, keeps us healthy, and helps us to feel good emotionally. But here is the problem. Many of us are not getting enough of it. Not many adults are actually getting the recommended 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. And this comes with serious consequences. And in case we do not know, when we sleep, our brain sorts out everything we learned during the day. I want you to think about it like a librarian who is organizing books, filing away important memories and getting rid of unnecessary clutter. Without sleep, our brain gets messy and it's harder to focus and retain information. And skipping sleep is not just about feeling tired. It also weakens our immune system, making us more likely to catch infections. Even one night of sleep loss is enough to drop our immune system. Not to talk of a long-term deprivation, which has been linked to, issues like stroke, heart diseases, cancer, diabetes, and so on and so forth. Now, whether we are at work, driving, or playing sports, sleep makes a huge difference. If we don't get enough sleep, our reaction time slows down, kind of like being drunk. In fact, after being awake for 20 hours straight, our mental performance is as impaired as if we had a blood alcohol level of 0.08%, which is actually the legal limit for driving in some countries. And on the flip side, athletes who prioritize sleep always see improvement in their speed, accuracy, and endurance. Having said all of this, I know that many people who are struggling with sleep do not really wish to stay awake. They want to sleep, but there's a problem. They can't get themselves to sleep, and so I want to share a few tips that can help. One of them is to stick to a regular bedtime. Have a schedule for your sleep. At night, you could say that you're sleeping from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. or from 10 p.m. to, say, 4 a.m. or something like that. Have that as a schedule for yourself and try to stick to it. Another way is to have your room cool and dark. I know there are people who love to sleep in a room that is bright, but a good number of people would do well when the room is dark, and most importantly, when it is cool, say 65 degrees Fahrenheit or maybe 18 degrees Celsius. And I think that will help you to sleep better. And then for those who love to take coffee, there's a bad news, because having caffeine will prevent you from sleeping off. So it's important to take caffeine, say 6 hours or more before your bedtime, because caffeine has a way of staying in your system and keeping your brain alert, and that stops you from falling asleep. Also, try to limit screens like TVs and phones before bedtime. This is because the blue light from these screens tricks your brain into believing that it is still daytime, and this makes it difficult for you to wind down. And then finally, there is this misconception people have about sleep. Some people see sleep as a waste of time, and I do not agree. Please, sleep is not in any way a waste of time. In fact, sleep is one of the most powerful things that you can do for your body and for your mind. So if you haven't had a great sleep recently, please grab one night and sleep like, say, tomorrow, no day. As for me, I'm ready for my sleep tonight. I cannot come and kill myself.